Hey, what up everybody, I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War on PS4. And today we're going to be going over the weekly preview for May 18th and the week of May 18th. Alright, so here we have the Hills Are Alive event for this week. Looks like, what is he, the Bone Biter? I'm trying to remember his name. Let's get into this and see what we have. The Hills Are Alive, new epic troop Bone Biter. Get this troop with glory from the rewards tab of the shop. Tower of Doom starts today. Defeat Dooms and gain points for your guild. Build a team from a color, blue, and search for the Dooms. So remember, your guild will scout this out. Follow your scout up the tower. Only hit the unlock and luck rooms pretty much. You can hit haste, you can hit heroism, fireball, but that's about it. Week of Elementals. All Elementals gain plus 10% to their skills. That'll be great. Rowan, INFERNUS, Elementals. Week of Giants. All Giants gain 10% to their skills. That is good too. That's nice. And bonus glory, use Bone Biter in PvP to gain 5 glory. Never recommended unless it's a troop that can replace something in like the Rowan team, but I would not go out of your way unless you're a very specific person that needs very specific things at a very specific level. So almost nobody. Alright, let us take my tribute because I need gems bad. You think 4,000 gems is a lot, but I used to have like 8,000, and I've been going slowly down, but I got Zul'Goth now, so I don't have to spend as many gems, but I'm also doing the videos, so I kind of have to keep spending gems, so I'm going to go somewhere in the middle. I'm not going to spend as much as I used to spend, but definitely keep buying the first two, the Explosion and the Enchantment, I think, for every event. Alright, let's go to the SOULFORGE first of all. It's an easy thing to do first. What did I guess? I guessed for the mythics, I guessed 3, and I guessed Voice of Orpheus, Suna, and Queen of Sin. So let's see how close I was. I've been very terrible the last 2 weeks because the cycle reset. We're now keeping track on Mondays, which is today, so I'll write it in the pinned comment or the description what we have had so far for the mythics, all of them. So you know which ones are impossible to show up the next week. Alright, let's see. What do we have for mythics? Alright. Tian Yi, Phoenicia, Fallen Valdis, INFERNUS. Alright, INFERNUS. And some legendary troops. Alright. So let's go over these and what I think about each one. Tian Yi. Deal 39 heavy splash damage to an enemy and stun all affected enemies. Deal double damage if my attack is greater. Summon 1 to 3 monkey disciples. Decent traits, but nothing amazing. Tian Yi, I've never used him. Maybe once in a very specific event. I think I remember using him. Wild Folk Mystic. I would not recommend crafting him in the SOULFORGE unless he's the last mythic you need, or one of like 10 last mythics you need, you know what I mean? Only if you need him and you have every other top 10 mythic, probably top 20 mythic. Phoenicia is pretty good these days. 3 or 4 months ago would definitely not be a recommended craft. This week I don't think I would recommend crafting her because INFERNUS is in here, but she would definitely be my second, probably my second, because Fallen Valdis is pretty bad. But deal 27 damage to all enemies boosted by red gems and burning enemies. If there's a firestorm, deal double damage. And gain 1 magic for each red ally, immunity to burning and fairy fire, 50% chance to burn a random enemy at the start of my turn. She is used in a quick team right now. She is the bad and bougie, high level player Rowan team right now. She can trophy farm, she can blow away dungeons in one cast. She can, I got 6th place on the speedrun.com for pet rescue with her. That should show up today or tomorrow because I submitted it yesterday. And I got 10th place on the PetRescueSpeedrun.com leaderboard with her. So I should have like 6th and 11th or something now. Right, if you go look at it right now, it's going to say I'm in 10th. But should be having 6th and 11th with Phoenicia. So she's used a lot these days. So if you already have INFERNUS and you have 4,000 diamonds, not a bad craft these days, because she's used a lot these days. But you also have to have mythic, or you also have to have Nisha medals to really make her work. At least one Nisha medal and like at least one badge, I would say, and maybe 2 badges to really make her work good. And you need like 2 Nisha medals at least to make her work the way she's supposed to, and 3 Nisha medals really to make her work perfectly. Fallen Valdies, never seen anyone use this troop ever. Deal 33 damage to all enemies, explode 3 Doom Skulls, boosted by divine enemies, silence divine enemies. And don't recommend that one. That's probably the lowest recommendation this week. And then we have INFERNUS, very high recommendation, INFERNUS. Deal 45 splash damage to 2 random enemies, explode 5 random gems. And burn all enemies on 4 or 5 gem matches, summon a firestorm when an enemy dies, allied elementals gain 2 armor. Good for this week because it's getting that extra bonus from elemental. And it's one of the best mythics in the game. It's top 3, I would say. Definitely top 5. And probably top 3. So this is the one I would recommend crafting this week. High King Irongut and Ferrous Ra are the only 2 really in the game that I would recommend above this. And this used to be the number 1, so if you craft it this week, nobody's going to say you did anything wrong. So unless you're saving specifically for High King Irongut or Ferrous Ra, I would craft INFERNUS. Does a lot of damage. It can hit an enemy like twice in a row with really hard damage. It's really high damage, plus it explodes afterwards and gains some of its mana back, or at least gives it to the first troop or 2. So it's really good because it does really high damage and explodes a lot of gems to get more mana coming back in. Plus it burns on 4 or 5 gem matches. So definitely a recommended craft. If you have 4,000 gems and you don't have INFERNUS, I would craft it. And then if you already have INFERNUS and you have 4,000 diamonds, I think I said gems, I meant diamonds. If you already have INFERNUS and you have 4,000 diamonds, Phoenicia is not bad. Not bad. Maybe a top 10 right now. Not bad. If you crafted her, no one would probably say anything also. So she's pretty good right now. If this was 3 or 4 or 5 months ago, wouldn't even be something you would want to craft. TNE would be my 3rd place. That's just like if you don't have it, but you have every good mythic in the game, and you just want to try to go after every mythic. Fallen Valdies would be like one of the last mythics I would recommend crafting if you have every other mythic, and you just want to get it to have every mythic. The legendaries, Holy Saint Astra. Give 27 life and armor to all allies, create a light storm, and enchant all humans. All humans start battle with 50% mana. Not terrible. I've seen it used in very specific divine or human teams for certain events. King Mikhail. Explode a row. Deal 30 damage to all enemies. Deal 9 more damage if I am enraged. Gain enraged when matching brown gems. Seen it used. Orion. Deal 23 to 46 damage to an enemy and hunter mark them. Gain 5 magic. 75% chance to ignore armor with skull damage. And that is it. Oh wait, Glitter Claw. How'd I miss Glitter Claw? Deal 36 damage to a random enemy. Transform all blue gems to green to boost the effect. Fairy Fire all enemies. Gain enchant when matching red gems. Not bad. Nothing amazing. You know, like I always say with legendary troops, you don't want to waste 800 diamonds. Because the only ones that are recommended crafts for legendaries right now are the Dragon Soul and Yao Gui. Those are just the only two that are definite. If I had to put these in order, I would say probably Glitter Claw, Holy Saint Astra, King Mikhail, and then Orion. But definitely don't do that. If you just are dying to craft something, I guess Glitter Claw or Holy Saint Astra, but I would never tell you to craft a legendary unless it's the Dragon Soul or Yao Gui, maybe Queen Titania. There's probably a couple other ones, but that's it. But really just the Dragon Soul and Yao Gui. We have any weapons in here? What do we got this week? Ice Aegis. Nah. Usually weapons, there's only a few. Doomed Hammer. I think we're getting that this week, so no. It's just the Ice Aegis then. If you don't have this, I guess. Steal 34 attack and armor from an enemy. If enemy is a boss, freeze all enemies and barrier all allies. I don't know. If you don't have it and you think it's cool, it's up to you. I probably would do it if I didn't have it, just because of where I'm at in the game. But I wouldn't do it and think I'm going to use it for something good. Doomed Hammer we're going to get in the event this week, so don't do that. Don't come in here and accidentally craft this right now before you do the event, because we're going to buy up to the weapon anyway. And did I show you guys yet that I have Zul'Goth? I think I did, but we're going to do a video on Zul'Goth. I already crafted them. As you can see, you currently own one of these troops at level 20. So hopefully we'll do a Zul'Goth video maybe Thursday or Wednesday or something. I was trying to do it Saturday, but just didn't happen. And yeah, I had to do a really quick video Saturday. Alright, what else do we have this week? What else do we want to do? Let's go to the shop, and it'll freeze. Ready? It froze, guys. So, hold on a sec. Pretty much every single time it freezes. Is that not considered a problem? The shop freezes every time I go to it. Literally almost every time. It's 99 out of 100. If it's the first time I go to the shop each day, it's 100%. If it's like the second time I go to the shop in a day, then maybe it won't freeze. But the first time I go each day, it freezes every single time. Alright, Spoils of War, don't forget to get this. So go to Resources, go to Spoils of War. I don't think I said this last time, but I've said it before. Get 10 of these, it's really worth it for 1800 glory. Save 1800 glory at the end of the week prior, and make sure you get this, because you get 10 event keys, which is good conversion rate. 1800 glory for 10 event keys. And then let's find our glory troop wherever it is in here, since they want to put a bunch of real money deals in your way. Here we go. Bone Biter, make sure you get at least one of these. Some people get more. And I always forget to say that there's the Arcane Blood trait stones there. So whatever mana the troop uses, usually that's the trait stone you're going to get. Trait stones are something that is needed at, you know, probably level 1000 and under. That's something you're going to be chasing is trait stones to fully trait like legendaries and mythics. I still need them occasionally. I mean, now I have like orange orbs and stuff I can use, so I don't need them as much, and it's not that big of a deal. But I remember needing trait stones, so this is the main place you can get them. Just save up your glory. This is what glory's for. At a lower level, at level 1000 and under, this is what glory's for, you guys. Besides the Spoils of War, save it up for this too. So if you happen to need Arcane Blood trait stones, you can get as many as you want here, pretty much. 400 arcanes for 80,000 glory, or whatever. I mean, most of the time you're going to buy like 10 or whatever for 2,000 glory, or 20 for 4,000 glory, 40 for 8,000, something like that. And then you can, then you can go trait that mythic that you didn't have the Arcane Blood trait stones for, or you can go trait that legendary that you didn't have the Arcane Blood trait stones for. Save yourself those orange orbs or whatever. But yeah, get at least one of these guys. And then if you need Arcane Blood trait stones, it's a good deal this week. You get 2 for every 400 glory. Bone Biter, what's he do? He's a giant from Stormheim, 12 red and blue mana. Deal 27 damage to an enemy. If they are undead, deal double damage, and there's a 50% chance to devour them. Gain 5 life. So Devour's usually good, but it's only on undead, I think. If it's not only on undead, it's better, but if it's only on undead, then when is that ever going to happen? When are you going to put this guy in a team, knowing that the other team has an undead, and then you get a 50% chance? It's not 100%, so... Deal 27 damage to an enemy. If they are undead, deal double damage, and there's a 50% chance to devour them, gain 5 life. So if you happen to know that you're going to happen to fight an undead team, then you can get a 50% chance to devour. Not even 100, but... nothing special here. So, nothing special, pretty much. A giant, you can put on a giant team and use during events, maybe. So that's it for the shop. Everything else is lots of money for... I don't know, never mind. Let's check out event keys now. Stormheim. So let's go to troops. What kind of troops can we get from event keys this week? Stormheim. And show all. And base rarity. So we can pick out the best ones. Jotnar, Storm Shield, Mistralis, Hyndla, Frost Crown, Jarl, Fire Mantle, and Fire Giant, Valkyrie, or is it... I say Valkyrie, isn't it? How do you really say that? Valkyrie? Valkyrie? I don't know. Probably saying everything wrong. Let's see. So nothing really that you... I mean, what I do is I save up my event keys, and then I throw them if I need them. If I need something from this kingdom that's a mythic or a legendary, then I'll just save up my event keys and then throw them. But the mythics you can get are Jotnar, Storm Shield. Deal 35 true damage to an enemy boosted by buried allies and giant allies. Sometimes used, but not really. Not worth throwing a big stack of keys for unless you only need him and he's one of the last one you need. Give a random ally a barrier in 4 or 5 gym matches. So he's not terrible, but you're not going to use him. So don't think you're going to get him and use him and be awesome, because that's not going to happen. Mistralis, it's a new mythic, a newer one. Deal 27 splash damage to 1 to 4 random enemies, then jumble the board and gain an extra turn. Sounds pretty random. Enchant all allies on 4 or 5 gym matches. That's good. So that's good. But still probably not worth throwing event keys for. Hyndla is good, and Jarl is decent. So these two right here. If you don't have any legendaries, and you happen to have a stack of event keys, it wouldn't be terrible. I mean, I would recommend saving them, but you could get Hyndla or Jarl and build a giant team if you're desperate for a team. Combine it with, like, Fire Giant down here and a hero. So Fire Giant, Jarl, Hyndla, and a hero. You could make something with that. I used to do Jarl and like some Goblin Rockets back in the day. So I wouldn't recommend it this week, event keys, but if you're just desperate and you have a huge stack, you could hopefully get at least one of these two, which is a good giant, and you can make a giant team, but definitely not recommended. Alright, let's check out the events now. We have today's Tower of Doom, and then tomorrow we have what? Faction Assault for... oh my gosh, what is it? Is that Primal Rift? No. Primal Rift? I think it is. What is that? We can go see. I just said it yesterday, that's what sucks. Yeah, Primal Rift. Okay. So let's see if I have a team for that tomorrow. Usually don't. Ooh, look at that. Why am I running away? Mang Divine. What the heck is this? I don't know. That's not a good team, though. We have purple and green. So for purple and green, what would we use? I never know what to use. And it won't let me choose until I get out of here. We'll figure it out tomorrow. Green and purple. Could use King Gobtruffle, right? Isn't he green? King Gobtruffle. Let's just pick green and purple and see what we get. Oh, I don't want green and purple. Let's just do green then. What is it doing here? Stop it. Clear filter. Now green. Sometimes this filter gets on my nerves. Yeah, King Gobtruffle team, you could use that. So it's Forest Troll. He's brown and blue, right? So can't use Forest Troll, but you can use King Gobtruffle and Queen Beatrix. We'll have to figure out something else for the mana for the Forest Troll, but you could probably use a Leprechaun and Mountain Crusher. So if you need a team for 3 a.m. in the morning tonight for this event that's coming up tomorrow, I would say just for now, do Mountain Crusher with Titan, King Gobtruffle, Leprechaun. So that'd be for Primal Rift tomorrow for now, if you want to do it first thing. Wednesday, we have a pet, Giantini, I think his name is. We already have him, but Stormheim pet. Thursday, we have Titan. Forgot about that. Really important. If you don't have Titan to 100, make sure you get it to 100 this week, or get it closer. So Thursday, Titan, you can use potions and get experience, spend gems to get experience, go really far, get good experience, equip it, buy potions, buy turns, buy experience, go really far, get experience while you're getting experience. You can get like double the Titan experience on Thursday, so make sure you do that. And then we don't have anything Friday, and we're getting Lil Freedom on Saturday. So that is a pet from like 4th of July 2018 or something, so it's given us another chance to get that pet on Saturday. Nothing Friday, I don't think, unless they're redoing like raids or something like they have been doing lately. Not sure about Friday, but Saturday, Lil Freedom, we get another chance at that. So did I do everything here? Let's try to make a quick team, I guess, for the Tower of Doom. This is going to be not my strong suit. I need to check and see where we're going. Room 1 is 3 is power, so that's an early power. So that might be worth hitting. And 4 is unlock. 3 power, 4 unlock. So we'll just hit the unlock for now, just to make our team. I haven't bought anything yet, so let's go in the shop. Buy enchantment, of course. Explosion, of course. And I haven't taken my mail or contributed to the guild or anything yet, so my gems will go up a little bit after I do that. So I'm going to buy up to the weapon. I need to stop doing this, but it's like such a habit. I'm under 4,000 gems now. Wow. Doomed Hammer. Deal 33 heavy splash damage to an enemy plus 4 per tempering level. Stun all blue enemies and cleanse all blue allies. Explode 4 gems. If the enemy has a doom, explode 3 more. So maybe on Blue Day for Guild Wars, maybe. But not as good as the other doomed weapons like Doomed Glaive, Doomed Club, Doomed Scythe, Doomed Axe. Those are all way better. So if you can get it, get it. This is a doomed weapon. And let's try to make a team real quick. What did I say? 4 and... Where did it go? Come on. 4 and 3. 4 and 3. Let's do 3 since 3 is easier. Make a team. I don't know. This is going to be awesome. Base rarity. See what we got to use. What is it? Blue? Could do a Gobtruffle. I don't know why I want to do that for everything. You definitely could. The Possessed King. We got Zulgoth. But he can't kill the Doom, probably. But you know how we do on Mondays, guys. We just put something for now so that you can use today, and then we'll find a way better team tomorrow, most likely. So, what the heck is going on? Boom, boom. Boom. And where's my guy? Where's my guy? Where's my guy? I need to just put it in A to Z because it's easier. When you know what you want, it's easier to find when it's in A to Z, you know? Like Forest Troll. Move him up here. Move him down there. Class for you guys would be Titan. For me, I've been doing Monk unless I'm doing Phoenicia, then I'll do Sunspear. So equip Monk. Make sure it's using a color I want down here. Game bonus brown, game bonus green, game bonus blue. I think blue's the best there because they both use blue. And then banner, we need a double blue. A double blue. Double blue, green. Minus yellow. Trident banner, Titan, and Forest Troll, King Gobtruffle, Doomed Glaive. Or you can use Queen Beatrix if you want, if you're feeling spicy. She is slightly more risky, but also slightly faster. So we'll do this battle. You know how King Gobtruffle works, though. Like I've been saying lately, some of the best legendaries in the game are in the underworld. Make sure you pay attention to the underworld, the delves, the factions, whatever you want to call it. Go down there. Don't miss out. We got the Mirage Queen. We got King Gobtruffle. Come on. Two of the best, most used troops right now are down in the underworld. Don't miss out on them. Get Forest Troll up. Cast it. Get extra turn. Cast your King Gobtruffle. Boom. Bada boom. Bada bing. And you could do even better with like a green storm or a blue storm or something. A brown storm. We got a dust storm probably right now. I don't know. And then we'll just do 4 here real quick also. We'll just complete the whole floor for now. And that'll be it for today. I will record what mythics are in the Soul Forge. And we'll have 3 weeks worth of Soul Forge. We know the cycle reset was, we know when it was, so we've recorded the first 2 weeks. Now we're going to record this week, what's in here this week. So we'll have 3 whole weeks of mythics recorded. I know it's kept track of somewhere else, as people have reminded me. I know this. But it's just easier. You can come to my page, look, there they are, right there. You don't have to look at some weird chart that I know. It's good that they make that chart, but it's not the most easy to decipher. See how easy that is? You just cast 1 time. I probably don't even have my right metals on right now. And boss man, Doom of Ice, Val Raven. Just get your Forest Troll up, and then cast it. Even if there's not that much green on the board, what else are you gonna do while you're waiting on that enchant? There it is. And another one bites the dust. So, same team for Tower of Doom and the faction Assault tomorrow. Same exact team, except for you need to use Mountain Crusher and Leprechaun for the first and last troop, instead of Doomed Glaive and Forest Troll, because the colors are different. Rewards for this event are decent. Major orbs, event keys, orbs, diamonds, celestials, orb, event keys, diamonds, gems, vault keys, gems, and gem key and gems. So good, make sure you get it done, but let somebody scout it. Unless you want to be the scout, then you got to hit every single room. You got to spend tons of gems. Don't be a half-ass scout, okay? If you're gonna be a scout, buy a ton, buy the freaking, go all the way up to the end here. Buy all the way to tier 7 if you want to be the scout. I mean, you don't have to, but that's what is recommended, because you're going to have to hit every single room. Every single room. Unless you want to be a half a scout, where you just, oh, I found unlock, I'm going to record it and head on into the next one. No, that's what everybody else should do, not you. You should hit every room, so we know if there's a luck there. What if you hit 2, it's the unlock, then you hit the boss and you go to the next floor and you just say, oh, 2's unlocked, go to 2. Well, what if 5 was luck, and 3 was fireball, and 4 was heroism, but you didn't hit any of them, because you found the unlock, your job's done. No, that's not your job. Your job is to hit every single room. So if any scouts are listening, your job is to hit every single room, not to find the unlock and go to the next floor. That's other people. You need to tell us what is in every single room, so we know. Well, there's a luck in 5, because if you hit 2, find the unlock, oh, I did my job, I'm the scout. 2, the unlock is 2. Let's go to the next floor, guys. No, because what if there's a luck in 5, and a heroism in 3, and a fireball in 4? You just didn't do your job. You just half-assed your job. Don't be a scout then if you're gonna half-ass it. But anyway, that's all I got for today. Like, share, subscribe. Use King Gob Truffle teams for today, and we'll figure out something maybe better for tomorrow, maybe not. Maybe we'll just do Queen Beatrix. Maybe somebody will find some awesome team and I'll give them a shout out. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, today, Tower of Doom, King Gob Truffle team. So, Forest Troll, King Gob Truffle, Doomed Glaive. Tomorrow, we have Faction Assault, Primal Rift. Same thing, except for Mountain Crusher, King Gob Truffle, Leprechaun. And then Wednesday we have Giantini, going to be a pet battle. Probably use Phoenicia and try to do a speed run. Wednesday we have Titan. Make sure you save up gems so you can go really far in that if your Titan's not at 100. And this weekend, nothing except for Lil Freedom is back. And we can get more copies of that. The Mythics get INFERNUS. And that's about it, really. Get INFERNUS. And if you want to throw event keys, you can get Hindla and Jarl, but I wouldn't totally recommend it. But yeah, like, share, subscribe. Consider hitting join. It really, really helps. It would make this channel so much better. We could do live streams. We could do whatever you guys want. So, please hit join. It really helps. Like, share, subscribe. Hope y'all got something out of this. Have a great week. See you next time. See you tomorrow. Probably. Peace.